Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So continuing on with the Disney College Program themed videos, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my bucket list for my upcoming program. So I've seen other videos about bucket lists and some people have had like up to 50 or 100 things on their list. Mine is a little bit shorter, mine's at 15 right now. Because once you've done the program before, you know that it's hard to get things done that you want to do because your work schedule is just so busy. So my list only has 15 items for now. I may add to it later, but yep, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 15 items on my bucket list for the DCP. So number 1 is 4 parks in one day. If you don't know what that is, it is when you go to all 4 parks in one day. So basically you would have to get up early in the morning, head out to a park, and then end your day at the last park. So I never got to do this yet just because my days off, I was so tired I could barely do 1 park, so let alone 4. So hopefully this time I definitely want to get that done, maybe more than once, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'd start at Animal Kingdom and end at Magic Kingdom, so we'll see if we get that done. Number 2 is the boat ride challenge. This is something that doesn't seem as popular. So what this is you have to ride every boat ride in all the parks in one day. For example, Splash Mountain, It's a Small World, Pirates of the Caribbean, you know what I mean. Every boat ride at any of the parks. So I think it's 3 parks. I think the only one that doesn't have a boat ride is Hollywood Studios. So I think that's going to be doable. I'm excited to try that. And number 3 is eating and drinking around the world at Epcot. So I've always wanted to drink around the world. It is possible, but I couldn't see myself doing it all in one day just because of the pricing. So, I mean, I would say each drink at each country would be at least $10, $9 to $10. So I definitely want to try at least 1 drink and 1 food item in each country. I don't know if I'd get it all done in one day, but if not in one day, I definitely want to get them all done throughout my program. So number 4 would be the kitchen sink. If you don't know what this is, it's basically at a place called Beaches and Cream, if I'm correct, at Disney's Beach Club Resort. It's basically a huge bowl of ice cream, like pretty much a big ice cream sundae. It's huge. I've seen photos of them. Basically you have to get together a group of friends and you all have to try to finish it. I've actually seen posts of people doing this on their own, but I do not think I could do it on my own, so I definitely want to do it with a group of friends. I think that'll be doable as well. Number 5 is resort hopping. So I did this during my first program during the first week, but I only went to about 3 or 4 resorts. This time I definitely want to explore every single resort that Disney has to offer. I am going to be working in a resort, so that excites me as well, but I do want to check out every single resort at Walt Disney World. So number 6 is kind of a fear of mine. I want to ride Space Mountain and Everest. I'm not a huge roller coaster person. Like, I love Big Thunder Mountain though, and I like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but Space Mountain and Everest seem very big to me, so I'm definitely afraid to ride them, but I want to ride them this time. Each time I go to the parks, I sit out because I'm too scared, so hopefully during the program I will not be a baby and ride them. Number 7 is finding hidden Mickeys. If you don't know what those are, basically in any of the parks, if you look around good enough, you will find little Mickey symbols. They could be on the ground, they can be in trees, on buildings. There's hundreds of them, and I've never really seen that many, so this time I want to try to look around the parks and see if I can find any hidden Mickeys, because I've heard there's just so many. Number 8 is explore Toy Story Land at Hollywood Studios. So it opens this June and I will be down there in August, so I definitely want to check it out. I will check it out. I'm just worried because I know how crazy it's going to be. It's going to be so crowded. I know the wait for that Slinky coaster is going to be hours, probably for years, because Seven Dwarfs Mine Train opened in 2014 and that's still always a long wait, so I definitely do want to check out Toy Story Land. I'm just a little worried about the crowds, but I'll deal with it. So number 9 is trying more restaurants at Disney Springs. I didn't really spend as much time as I wanted to at Disney Springs during my first program because during my days off I just wanted to go to the parks, so all the times that I've been to Disney Springs, I've noticed that there's so many restaurants, and I really want to try more of them. Especially, I think it's called Blaze. It's a pizza place. I heard their pizza is amazing, so I definitely want to go there and try more restaurants there as well. Number 10 is I want to meet every single character that I can. I've already met tons of characters, but not every single one. So during my program, I definitely want to try to meet as many characters as I can at all 4 parks. Number 11 is something that I did regret during my first program, and that was not exploring Florida more. So this time I definitely want to see more of Florida. I think the problem with that was I did not have a vehicle with me during my first program, which made it difficult to go anywhere besides Disney. I was pretty much trapped at Disney, which is fine in my mind, but it would have been nice to go to other parts of Florida as well. I mean, if you wanted to, I could have, like, find a friend to go with, but I didn't want to depend on people, so this time I'm hopefully gonna have a car, so I'm definitely going to check out some beaches and maybe some other parks in Florida. Number 12 is spending my birthday at Magic Kingdom. So my birthday is on November 19th, and that's gonna be towards the end of my program, so I'm hoping I get the day off and I'm going to spend it at Magic Kingdom. It's something I've always wanted to do. And me and Mickey Mouse actually have a very close birthday. His is on the 18th and mine's on the 19th, so I think celebrating both mine and his birthday would be really fun. Number 13 might sound a little silly, but I do not want to be lazy this time around. So basically during my first program, any day I was off, and if I was just so tired, I would just stay in my apartment all day and sleep. Now, I know it's important to rest up and recharge yourself, but this time I really want to spend any free moment that I have in the parks or doing something adventurous. I don't want to waste days laying in the apartment, you know what I mean? So hopefully this time I am less lazy. So number 14 is something I don't know if I'll achieve, but there is marathons at Disney World. I would maybe like to run a marathon. I know on November 1st through the 4th there's a Wine and Dine half marathon, so maybe I will participate in that. I heard you can walk it if you can't run the whole thing, so that's probably what I would do. But I love the medals that they get. They're just so cute, and all the merchandise, so maybe I will participate in a marathon. And the last one on my list may sound silly as well, but I definitely want to save money. So working at Disney, doing an internship down there, you can make a good chunk of change if you are smart with it. So I definitely want to save more money. I didn't come home broke, but I definitely could have came home with more money. I did have a shopping problem down there. I love buying merch, too much of it, I have to admit, but this time I definitely want to save more money to bring home. So that is it for my bucket list. I'm sure that I'll add more items to it as the months go on. I'm still about 4 months from my check-in date, so hopefully I will add more to the list. If you're doing the program pretty soon, leave a comment below on some things that are on your bucket list. Maybe I can add them to mine. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And that is all for today. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Bye!